How has CCAM impacted your scientific career?
Well, I think CCAM has been absolutely fundamental in my career, and it has even nourished, I guess, from the beginning my career. I remember going to a first CCAM meeting in '86, so I'm not so young, right? And but at the time it was 2 weeks. So first week of discussions and presentation, and second week where we were really sitting on the table and posing a problem and solving the problem. And I was young at the time. You should look at the pictures. And that's the time where I met eminent people at the time, Gray Capra and Casey Hines and Marshall Newton. And at the end, we really produced a paper about all this. And it was so marvelous as a young scientist to be around the table with all those guys and learning a lot. So this has really impacted the beginning of my career. That's the way I started. I visited Casey Hines for 1 year in Colorado after that. And I'm very faithful to CCAM for this. And I went back to many meetings from that time.
What do you value the most from CCAM?
Okay, I look at my notes. And what I first personally like is this informal character. So this is the kind of conference where I really don't hesitate to go. And that's where I learn. I go for learning, not for making any publicity of my work, mainly learning and meeting people. I value the fact that, again, it's a mixture of young and older people, and so there's this how to say, synergy and discussion which are coming on. That's which I like. I value CCAM also for the kind of workshop they're putting together. It means it's really frontier science, and that's where you can learn about what's going on around, really at the edge of what is done. And maybe the third thing is the network that it creates. So it's very natural now that CCAM is in European project because of this network that has been emerging with this. Yes?
What is your wish for CCAM in its 50th anniversary?
Yeah, my first remark is that CCAM is 50 years old, and it's a remarkable stability. I mean, it's very rare that a bottom-up foundation or organization like this would last for 50 years, right? And I know I'm at CNRS, and I know that this was a difficult story with CNRS. I mean, there is a lot of crisis, but of all those crises, CCAM still survived. And is in very good shape now. So what I wish is, I think CCAM is really a major actor in the field of computation, atomic and molecular computation in Europe. My remark is that if you look at the computer time which is spent on all the big computers in Europe, atomic and molecular computation represent a third of it. So it's an important part of a community. So it's very important that CCAM takes this opportunity to play a major role in the HPC landscape. And I really wish CCAM first to keep its first mission, which is to do those workshops, etc., but also to really participate to European project and represent really the community at the Commission. And that's it.
Would you say, vous pouvez dire, regarder la caméra et dire happy birthday dans votre langue.
Joyeux anniversaire, CCAM.